How's it going, guys? We're here at Port Mansfield. This is a day or two after that rain that we got. We're gonna try and fish tonight. I want to let you see how high the water is. You can't really tell, but the entire dock that was here is underwater. It's pretty bad. It's happened before, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna see if we can catch some bait, and if we can, then we should be set up for a good night. It is nice and sunny. Thing is, it's a full moon tonight, so I usually don't have luck on full moons, but I haven't been having much luck at all lately, so we're giving it a shot anyways. Let's see if we catch some bait. Yeah. Okay. So wind dropped you. It's looking like there's not gonna be much bait. I kind of figured that with that much fresh water in here, but I'm not too worried. I have fish bites and a sabiki rig, so maybe. Let's see if this helps out a little bit. Yep, that's the ramp. And the weather conditions are trash out here. The waves are coming through the pier. It's already damaged to the pier. It's popping out. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at that. We decided to move down just because, man, those waves were insane down there. We're here on the first light. Maybe we'll catch some trout. We did throw out the big rods regardless into where the rest of the piers are at. But this weather is just nasty. Hopefully bring out some luck though. So guys, the weather is still piss poor, but I just saw something out of the corner of my eye, like always, and I thought it was pretty funny. Come check it out. Somebody stuck their lure right up in here. That's a little jig head too. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool. But we're up here in the first light still. We caught a little catfish earlier. Nothing much has showed up, or we are casting more to the left, even though my lines look like they're over here to the right. The weights are kind of over there, and well, all we have is fish bites, so that's what we're throwing out. So I have a double drop drum rig on this pole right here, and then a single drop rig on that one, and we're just waiting. But man, look at these waves. They are insane. I don't know if you can actually hear me. I'm hoping you actually can, but if you can't, then I'll probably record over this or something. These waves are bad. Finally caught a trout. Here we go. He swallowed the hell out of it. On the storm lure, man. a little dinker, but finally hooked up with one, man. Cause I didn't get completely skunked. Yeah, they're here, man. They are here. I'm very surprised by that because I figured the water, with there being so much fresh water in here, that it wasn't gonna bite, but they sure are here. Curse to the camera. I literally just threw it back in. First cast after that first fish. And here we go. That's probably like a 14 and a half, somewhere around there. He's going back in. Oh, it wasn't so slimy. Ooh-wee. Let me see if I can keep the camera on and hook into another one. That is still on the storm lure. So right here, just straight retrieve. I'm not pausing it, I'm not jumping it or tugging at it, just straight retrieve. Don't know if I'm gonna hook up again, but with a little bit of luck I will. Super slippery. There you go. Trout number 3. Still a dinker. This was probably around 12, 13 inches, somewhere around there. Got it. Here we go, guys. Another nice trout. Little dinker. He's croaking. Next one. So guys, we're getting close to quitting time. I'm the last person on the pier. I've been throwing for trout for a little bit already, and just a couple hookups here and there, but they kept coming off. You guys saw those, what, 3, 4 trout that I did bring on the deck. So what I am gonna do before I leave, I'm gonna try and look for some treasure that was left behind. It usually never fails that somebody leaves a stringer, weights. I found rods before. I don't know if people were drunk and they just left their rods and stuff, but I found stuff like that before, so we're just gonna go ahead and check it out, see if we see anything, pick up a little bit of trash. Like we are seeing some cans, rags that I do not want to touch. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and check out the pier. I mean, you guys can check out the weather too while we're at it. I don't know if you guys can tell how bad those waves are. I'm gonna pick up that beer can here on my way back. For right now, we're just gonna concentrate on Making it to the end of the pier. Keeping our eyes open for any weights, any hooks, any lures. Like we just found one earlier. So I'm kind of curious if you guys have watched or stuck around to this point in the video. What do y'all think about that side of the pier coming off, man? This is a fairly new pier and it's already getting damage to it, and this is our first major storm of the year, or the first major storm since it's been built. And well, I'm just kind of curious, what do y'all think? Like, I feel like this pier should be a lot better quality as far as withstanding the elements. I mean, we didn't even get hurricane-sized winds or thunderstorms. We mainly just got water, and even then it wasn't that bad. And then the tide rising was pretty significant. But I don't think it should be that bad to where it's pulling apart the pier. You can actually feel it too. You can feel it when those waves were crashing. You could feel like the pier wanted to give out a little bit. I don't know if you guys have ever been to fire sanding. If you have, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It feels like it's swaying. And I know they're built to give a little bit of play, but that side of the pier felt like, man, it was just gonna collapse at any moment. That's kind of why I took off. That, and I was getting wet. But I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. I haven't found any treasure so far. No weights or hooks or rigs. Just picking up everybody's trash. Oh, man, I can smell that beer in it. It's grossing me out. It smells like hot beer. That's exactly what it is. Let's see what kind of beer it is. It's a natural light. Gross ass beer. I just cuss. I might have to edit that out. That's not good. Anyways, we still got one more side, so let's check that out. That's the side that I was on, but I was getting splashed too much. You guys can still see the splashing. I don't know if you guys can see that well on camera, but man, look. If you pay attention to that side, you see that corner just coming off? It's got 2 rows of planks just coming straight off. I'm hoping you can hear me. I won't know until I check out the video, but if you can, again, I'll either edit some text in there. Man, oh man, look at that, coming from underneath the pier. It's getting soaked. Yeah, that's Port Mansfield after a storm. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, but thankfully it's not. I would like to check out the other pier, but it's not gonna happen tonight. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I don't want to fall asleep on the road home. And since I'm the last one out here, you know, I doubt there's gonna be anybody over there. I guess they get stuck. So yeah, just thought I'd show you guys around, show you what the pier looks like. Of course, over here by the Y, or the fork, whatever you want to call it, it's a lot more calm. We've been over here. I might keep trying for the trout for probably like another 10-15 minutes. And if it doesn't bite, we'll go ahead and take off. But hey, if you stuck around this long, thank you for watching. I hope you like the content. I'm trying to be out here as much as possible. But you know, just starting off as a YouTube channel, it's a little bit pricey, to be honest with you. So, I mean, if you guys could like, subscribe, leave a comment, anything helps. Give me tips, advice, maybe something you guys like to throw. What kind of setups you guys like to use. Obviously, I'm using some big setups. Not everybody agrees upon it because they're way too big for piers, but I just like the distance casting. That's what I've been using for years already. I mean, I started off with like Walmart rods, such as this one right here, the bait caster. A little Shakespeare rod is what I used to start off with, or what I did start off with, not what I used to start off with, but I did start off on little Walmart combos. But I just kept breaking them, man. I would break them, I'd break the tips, I'd break the reels. My girlfriend still doesn't trust me with the majority of her strikes because she's like, hey, you're gonna break the hell out of them. It's like, well, my flies got plastic, but I mean, that's just the way it is. Maybe it's just the way I take care of reels, or maybe how much pressure I'm trying to put on them. You know, but yeah, that's why I use the combos that I use. I use the Habits because they're workhorses, they're tough, they're all aluminum, so I really don't have to worry about anything with them. I've had the red one for 8 years already, and I just did some maintenance on it, and it's still running smooth. I mean, they're known to run kind of rough. Of course, they're not gonna be like a Shimano where they're like super smooth, or an Akuma, but for having it for 8 years and still kicking, it hasn't given me any problems with the drag. Can't beat it, man. Can't beat it. But just go ahead and leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys like, what you guys don't like, and we'll see you in the next one, if anything.